Hi, I'm Heidi Borchers. Are you ready to sparkle up your Halloween wearable? I have a cool technique to make your own applique. I'm using the Aleene's Stop Fraying Glue. It prevents fabrics and trims from unraveling. The Aleene's Jewel-It Embellishing Glue. It holds jewels permanently through repeated washings. And I'm using the Aleene's Tack It Over and Over, a temporary hold. It's great for appliques. I'm using black fabric for the base of my applique. And first I put on a pattern. I just got my pattern from Clip Art. I put it on with a color pencil. On the back of the fabric, I want to put the Stop Fraying Glue. This prevents it from unraveling, and it also gives me extra body on the fabric for the final applique. I'm going to squeegee it on, and I'm just using a old credit card. And then you just let that dry. When the Stop Fraying Glue is completely dry and dry to the touch, you're ready to put on your jewels. So turn it over. I'm using the Jewel-It with a tape nozzle on it to apply my rhinestones. So you just want to maybe test it a little bit first and just put a few little dots for each rhinestone. And I wouldn't put them all on to begin with. I would start just with a few and put them on. And it helps to use the tweezers and simply adjust them as needed. When you're completely done putting all your jewels and rhinestones on, this is what you have. Now that the Aleene's Jewel-It glue is completely dry and the rhinestones are secure, I can cut out my applique. You want to cut close to the rhinestones. Now that I've completely cut out my spider design, I am ready to put on my Aleene's Tack It Over and Over to make it into an applique. To make this applique repositionable, I'm using the Aleene's Tack It Over and Over on the back of it. So what you do is just apply it again. I've put a tape nozzle onto the tip. And this is such a cool glue because when it dries clear, and you have to let it dry clear completely before you put it onto a wearable, you can put it onto your wearable and then you can take it off when you're done wearing it, and you can put the applique onto another one so you can use it over and over again. Make sure you get all the edges. So I have all my glue on, and you're going to let this dry completely until it's clear. My Aleene's Tack It Over and Over is completely dry on the back of my applique. I can tell that because it's completely clear. So I always want to test on just a scrap piece of fabric. And that takes off some of the extra stickiness. And this is where the cool part is, making it repositionable. Pull it off and then put it where you want. And now you have the perfect applique. The Aleene's Stop Fraying Glue, the Aleene's Jewel-It Glue, and the Aleene's Tack It Over and Over are available at Michael's. It's terrifically spooky and creatively cool.